Testing one, testing one, testing one.
There's a bit of delay.
Yeah, yeah, there always is. Oh, okay. Testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Y'all love a test on Saturday morning early? We'll be deleting this quickly. Joyce, thank you. I can talk back to y'all now. Yes, I cleaned my piano off because I made fun of Keith in jest the other night. It was in jest, and he knows how to take that. So I wouldn't have done that to anybody else. But yeah, I told him his piano looked messy with all those books on it.
One more mic test.
Good morning. Testing. One, two, three. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Is that good? Okay. Well, since y'all are so kind to tune in, I'm gonna play one, and then I'm gonna ask Zach to play one.
Oh,
Yeah, man, you can do it. Is that all right? Okay, so I'm gonna ask Zach to play a song, and we're going to delete this. We're just goofing around, but since y'all are on, I will tell you we'll be making a post shortly. But Nate Mew and I are going live tonight at 9:30 Eastern. So for all of you guys on the West Coast and in other parts of the world, that's going to be early. But for us old East Coast people, that's going to be tough. But Nate could work it out, and he was kind enough to arrange his schedule for that late, and his family is indulging him so he can do that. So if you would join us when we will post an event, and when we post an event, we can share it in our email. So that's why we do that. And I'll try to get Kimberly to make the post shareable. So I don't know all that stuff. I just play. So if you can join us, if you can't, certainly catch the replay. And I hope two things. I hope you enjoyed Sharon Walker last night. I had texted her and I said, "Are you possibly going live tonight?" And she said, "Yeah, I was actually thinking about it." And I love her music, but I love her person too. She is unique, and she is amazingly anointed and gifted. It doesn't take but about 3 seconds for her to say something, and I can feel the Lord's presence. And then the second thing is tonight, before Nate and I come on, Julian Brock will be on. As far as I know, he will be. And we all want to support Julian. And I want to say to you guys, Julian, in the early days, when I was just getting started, he was so kind to me to give me some guidance. And he didn't have to do that. He didn't even have to acknowledge that I was playing online, but he did, and he was so kind to do that. So support him. You'll enjoy his beautiful home, and he and his wife and one of their friends, I think it's one of their friends, sings, and it's stuff that we know and that we love. So anyway, here's my nephew-in-law. We don't do in-laws in our family. Here's Danielle's husband, Zach, and he is the worship leader for their church. Zach, could you do that CeCe Winans song? The not I Speak Jesus, but the blessings. Oh well. Zach will do something. No. I'll look it up. All right, enjoy it.
Waymaker, maybe? Okay. And Bradley got my name wrong. My name is actually Elizabeth's favorite.
Well, yes, we all know that.
Miss Elizabeth's favorite. And she'll tell me a funny story. My first time meeting Miss Elizabeth, this is in July of 2014, and I was just getting ready to go back to school, and Danielle wanted me to meet her extended family. We get to Granny's house, and I'm in nice dress clothes, khaki pants, a collared shirt, and some loafers. And she looks at all of us and says, "Well, we need to go pick the squash and zucchini before it gets bad." So she made me pick squash, zucchini, okra, something else that day as well, in the garden. I had to roll my pants up. I had to get a new pair of shoes after that. And then before I left, the only thing she says to me is, "Man, I hope I don't die before you and Danielle get married." And that's been a running joke between all of us.
But now, Danielle makes fun of what I did when you both had your first date.
Yeah. The cookie spread and the
Diet
Diet Cokes and everything just on the piano.
We were trying to work that angle.
I guess, but no, I love being a part of this family. I grew up Southern Baptist, so I'm a Baptist-costal now is what I got to claim to be.
It's a good mix.
I got my biblical understanding from the Baptist and my spiritual understanding from the Pentecostals. That's all it is now.
That's scary.
Yeah, it is scary.
That's deep.
But no, it's been a pleasure. I think Danielle and I will be celebrating 9 years this year. Doesn't feel like it. Been through ups and downs, but everything works out for the good. And I am not a gifted piano player like Briley, so I do mostly praise and worship at our church, and I break out into some old songs every now and then, but this has been one that's kind of been on mine and Danielle's radar. And it kind of pairs along with the song that we all know. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. He's been the fourth man in the fire, time after time. Born of His Spirit, washed in His blood, and what He did for me on Calvary is more than enough. Well, I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. He will never fail. And I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. That's why I trust him. That's why I trust him. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. That's why I trust him. That's why I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. He will never fail. Oh, that one. Yeah, I can do that one. I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest night. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. believe that's it. Unless Briley's not jumping or shouting, so.
I'm watching comments. I think, is it possible to turn the entire system up a little bit without distorting?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Right, Shell?
Try that. See if that works.
Okay, see if that makes sure it doesn't distort. Okay, so we're turning, it sounds like we've got the balance okay, but for some of you, the sound, the volume is low. And there are things that we can control and things that we can't. And we can't control the what you're listening over. So, you know, if you're listening through a flip phone or a tablet that, you know, may be a little older and the sound, the equipment that it's using may not be as up to date. There's not a lot we can do about that, but we certainly want you to enjoy it. So Zach turned the volume on our entire system up. He didn't change the balance. So I'm going to play something, and I'm hoping that will fix the excuse me. I'm hoping that will fix the volume issue. Okay, I think we're going to leave it with you, and we'll see you, I hope, tonight. I'll just say this again. Join Julian Brock and his group at, I think it's 7 o'clock. I think he's Central Time, and it's 6 his time. So it's 7 o'clock our time tonight. Join Julian Brock, gospel piano, and then Nate Mew and I will come on at 9:30. So get a good nap this afternoon. I don't think we'll play longer than an hour, but anyway, Joyce, I don't know if I'll wear my hat or not. I'm in shorts and a T-shirt because I'm working today, but I came home to do this with Zach because I appreciate him taking this time so much, and that's more than y'all wanted to know. But anyway, I will see you at 9:30 tonight. Thanks so much.